The Western Conference Finals, Game 4. The Minnesota Timberwolves have a commanding 3-0 series lead. Is it time for their dreams to be realized, for their thirst to be quenched? Find out tonight as they do battle against the Dallas Mavericks. The quest for the best in the West continues. Coming up next.
Welcome to playoff basketball on 2K Sports. Tonight, a series on the brink. A Western Conference champion could very well be crowned here in Game 4. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. And is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's red hot in it to 1. And for the Mavericks, Dante Exum is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Najee Marshall. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Lively in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. You look at Dallas, and they're looking at a quick exit from the conference finals if they can't get the job done tonight.
I mean, you're right, B.A. This game tells you a lot about a team's character. Faced with almost an impossible job, do they pack up and head home? Motivation's an issue when your back is against the wall. He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
Outside Irving. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Irving. And the Timberwolves with possession, and they've had a remarkable postseason record so far. Only 1 loss.
And this group knows how to bounce back. They have a winning attitude, utmost confidence in their ability to figure out defenses and find creative ways to score. Very well coached, and even the younger players on this team have a sense of maturity that's uncommon.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Back to Davis. Outside Irving. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Irving so good and crafty at being able to get things done with the high percentage shot inside.
Picked by Gobert. Crafty move into the lane. Shot's good by Red Hot. Red Hot's got his second basket.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Exum. Back to Irving. And it's blocked by Edwards.
And you see Edwards trying to do this more, impose his will at the defensive end. Good job defensively that time.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. To the middle. And it's Irving with a rebound.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Pass to Marshall. And here's Davis. Back to Irving. 6 to shoot. Second chance effort. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Right there, Irving does a nice job of anticipating the contact, so he braces himself for it and then works through it.
Dallas shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
Shoot
2. No good on that one.
Kyrie Irving, special. I mean, as skilled a player as you'll ever see when it comes to handling the ball and scoring in close.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Jason Kidd and I were able to chat. He knows it'll be tough to score in the paint tonight. Gobert locks down the lane as well as anyone. He blocks shots, and then when you count up the numbers of shots he alters, you get a full picture of his dominance at the defensive end. Guys?
And Allie, thanks. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Randall, a screen on Irving. Red hot passes to Randall. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. It's going to be on Anthony Davis. Minnesota shooting their first free throw of the night. The free throw drops for Randall.
And, you know, the impressive ascension of Randall has been a lot of fun to watch. I mean, he's a double-double threat who plays with relentless energy.
Pass to Irving. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Here's Red Hot. Randall, a screen on Irving. Here's Red Hot. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Marshall. And Gobert with a block.
Love the way Gobert goes after shots. He blocks quite a few and alters. Many more.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Here's Marshall. No good on the quick three. The Timberwolves lead by 4. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Edwards. And the jumper is good at the free throw line.
And with the way he can rise, Edwards able to get that shot off anytime.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Irving, a screen on Randall. Here's Davis. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
You know, with that kind of height mismatch, you've got to send help defensively.
The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Here's Red Hot. He's guarded by Irving. Edwards for 3. Fires in the triple. Edwards has got 5.
And, you know, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop.
Pass to Marshall. Back to Irving. Here's Davis. Three-pointer. McDaniels with the rebound. Here's Red Hot. Now Randall. Oh, clanks the dunk.
Boy, that is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers that thing home.
Exum passes to Davis. There's a screen. Pass to Irving. Fires the 3. Knocks down. Down the triple. 6 points for him.
Irvin knows exactly when to let that shot go. He's a knockdown threat from deep for sure.
Outside McDaniels. Here's Red Hot. Three-pointer, no good.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
Now Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Right at the rim. That's where Lively loves to get his opportunities.
Here's Red Hot. Pass to McDaniels. Three-pointer. He buries it from 3.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Irving. Trailing by 5. Over Edwards. Irving, no good.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
Gobert up top. It's stolen by Lively. And it's Davis penetrating. Banked it in off the glass. Davis has gotten his second bucket on the night.
Well, the long stride there gets Davis inside quickly, and the defense really unprepared to deal with him, and he gets to his shot.
Drives to the hoop. Shot's good by Red Hot.
Coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Dallas has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Irving, the pass to Exum. And he's going for the oop here. Ooh, Gobert with a steal.
You have to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands.
Yeah, he wanted credit for the basket and the assist on that one.
Exum outside. Randall against Davis. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Minnesota leading by 7. Outside for Randall. Stolen by Davis. It's Exum on the wing. Still without a bucket. Outside Davis. 5 on the clock. Back to Exum from behind the arc. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
Working it to the open teammate that time. Excellent awareness from Davis.
Red Hot passes to McDaniels. Pass to Red Hot. Takes the 3. No. 4 for 9 from the floor now. Mavericks trail by 4. Irving for 3. No luck on that one.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Here's Red Hot. Give him 8 points now. Inside. His first shot coming late, and the basket is good. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
Yeah, and Gobert's teammates encourage him to seek out his offense, especially when he's this deep.
Back to Irving. Here's Lively. And Gobert with a block. McDaniels passes to Red Hot. Back to Daniels. Pass to Red Hot. Now here's Gobert. Here's Red Hot. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis.
I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Exum with it. Randall's in his pocket. Here's Davis. Davis drawing the double team. Irving for 3. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 3 assists tonight. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Mavericks will go for a different look here. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Christie comes in for Marshall. Thompson, he's checked in for Exum. And it's McConnell in for Kyrie Irving. Dallas has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Irving and Thompson fill out the wings. Then there's T.J. McConnell. Then it's Daniel Gafford. And it's Prosper in at the 4. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
Thompson's so pure as a shooter. I mean, he gets that mid-range look, and he's not going to hesitate to let it go.
Here's Red Hot. Pass to Reed for 3. And he can't get that one. The Mavericks leading. Outside Irving. To Takes a three. Just his fourth make in 10 tries.
And Kyrie is a threat from anywhere beyond the arc, including those corners.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks. Red hot in the last game against the Mavericks, just played phenomenal. He ended up with 41 points, and he didn't need a ton of extra possessions to get to that total. What a game for him, and against their rivals no less, which had to make him feel extra special. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Here's Prosper. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Prosper's got 5 points.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the three ball.
Oh, screen on McConnell. There's the drive. Oh, pass to Red Hot. Gets the three to fall. 11 points in the game.
Great decision by Bol at 7-2. He's got a view that very few have.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Now here's Alexander Walker. No points yet. Launches a three. Shot's good by Red Hot.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. 3-point lead. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. No good from 11 feet. Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Outside Bol. Pass to Red Hot. Outside Bol. Right side. DiVincenzo. Here's Red Hot. Shot clock at 6. And he's going for the lob. And finished off by Bol.
With Bol's wingspan, you will not find a higher percentage play.
Thompson outside. To the paint. Here's Gafford. Pass to Prosper. Jacks up a three. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5. Timberwolves trail by 4. Here's Red Hot. He's marked by McConnell. Back to DiVincenzo. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. For Dallas, they've gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Now here's McConnell, covered by Alexander Walker. McConnell outside. Pass to Prosper. Fires from deep. Bol grabs the board. The Timberwolves have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. There's a screen by Bol. Red Hot passes to Bol. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Bol's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Really good screen that time. Then Bol with the quick roll.
Here's Gafford. Irving with it. DiVincenzo covering. Blocked! And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it. Lively, he's checked in for Dallas. Exum comes in for McConnell. Clock at 6. Irving against Edwards. Again, the miss by Dallas.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Red Hot passes to Edwards. The baseline J. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Tough guy to stop when he gets it rolling. Edwards always trying to gain momentum.
Pass to Gafford. Thompson scanning the floor. Lively with a screen on McDaniels. Thompson outside. Over McDaniels. They get it again. Outside for Irving. Over Edwards. Exum outside. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Randall's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Red hot. Tipped.
He's on you like this with all his size and length. It's hard to get a shot off on him.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Davis comes in for Gafford, and it's Marshall in for Klay Thompson. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. Here's Red Hot. He's got 14. There's the drive. They now take the lead. Red Hot's got 8 here in this quarter.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now here's Exum. Here's Davis. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. They'll pin that one on Julius Randle.
There are very few that can handle and battle with Davis inside. I mean, he's got really tremendous strength and agility and a nice touch.
Minnesota in the lead. Here's Red Hot. 16 points for him. Pass to Gobert. Here's Red Hot. McDaniels with it. Puts up a 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Davis has got 4 rebounds in the game. Now here's Exum. Now here's Irving. Guarded by Edwards. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
You know, I like how Irving also keeps the defense guessing, keeps them off balance, and he's so crafty and creative around the basket.
And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. Randall a screen on Irving. Here's Red Hot. Lively grabs the miss. Lively's got 4 rebounds now. Exum attacking. Too strong. Davis for 2.
AD just shoving past the inside contact that time. Powerful move getting it done.
Outside McDaniels. Here's Red Hot. Drains the triple. Red Hot's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
A strong start, and if anything, he's gotten better in the second quarter.
Irving with it. He's got 14. Here he goes. Outside for Davis. Back to Irving. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Davis has got 4 assists in the game.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes.
The punch from Gobert.
Great lob and an even better finish by Gobert.
And Irving has got the ball here for the Mavericks. And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Yeah, Coach. No doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in there.
first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Mavericks ahead, up 2. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far for the Dallas Mavericks.
Getting points from that second unit was clutch. Depth protects you against injury, but it can also win a game for you.
Yeah, and those starters are going to have the fresh legs for the second half.
Looking at the series breakdown for the Mavericks. Guys, if you had to come up with one word to describe their situation in this series, what would it be? That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And we welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. Here's Irving. Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's red hot in at the point guard position. Back to Marshall. And counted from 19 feet away. Marshall's got his second basket of the night.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Here's red hot. Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Irving. 6 on the shot clock. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Kept alive. Pass to McDaniels. Now Edwards. He's guarded by Exum. Back to Edwards. Launches it. Edwards on target.
Edwards loves those long-range bombs. He's a confident shooter.
Dallas has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. Irving, the pass to Lively. Exum outside. Pass to Davis. Irving against Edwards. Right side, Irving. Here's Marshall. Outside for Davis. Oh, Anthony Davis reigns in the 3.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Here's Red Hot. He's guarded by Irving. Red Hot passes to McDaniels. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
McDaniels with the big answer.
The Mavericks have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Exum passes to Marshall. And here's Exum. Pass to Irving. Over Edwards. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, and he still misses. Boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Here's Red Hot. Lays it up and in on the night. Reverse. Red Hot's got 21.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Outside Davis. Pass to Lively. Back to Davis. Shoots over Randle. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Davis has got 12 points.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Here's Red Hot. He's guarded by Irving. Red Red hot passes to Edwards. They set the pick. There's the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lively. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
It's a different kind of defense teams play in the postseason. Much more intense, more in your face. High energy plays like that one are winning plays.
Red hot passes to Edwards. And it's off from three-point range.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Lively. This one for three. McDaniels with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Here's Red hot. Outside for Randall. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Lively's got his 5th rebound in this one. Exum outside. Pass to Irving. Now Lively. And Davis gets double-teamed. Here's Irving. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
They're very fast, but also at the defensive end, how about the way they've been able to deny shot opportunities? Just tearing the opposition up in terms of denials.
And the first one at the line is good. So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses.
He really wanted to capture the lead there, but on the bright side, at least the game is tied.
A quick shot there. It's off target. Minnesota's gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Outside Davis. Pass to Marshall. Here's Exum. Outside Davis. Clock at 4. Shoots over Randall. Davis misses. Minnesota shooting a solid 47%. Oh, Anthony Edwards, a rainmaker.
Well, that was a bomb from Edwards, showing off that deep range.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He wants to review the game plan. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for the Mavericks. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Exum passes to Davis. Back to Exum. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Here's Red hot. He's got 22. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. And now it's a 5-point Minnesota lead.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Davis with it. Randall's in his pocket. Randall against Davis. Good work defensively by Randall.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does. And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Irving, the pass to Thompson. Outside Davis. Thompson against McDaniels. Inside. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Timberwolves?
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
We also got to highlight how on fire they've been from three-point land. They've continued to capitalize from beyond the arc in this one.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Pass to Red Hot. Clock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Reed, good.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right here.
Now here's Lively. Outside Davis. Dallas needs to get off a shot. On the wing, Irving. Second chance shot. And the back. Basket good. A bank shot that time. Irving's got 20 points.
Some of the quickest hands in the NBA. Kyrie showing you that quick release there.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Red Hot. Pass to Bull from outside the arc. Drills it from deep. Bull's got 7 points.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Here's Red Hot. He's guarded by Exum. Now Irving. Give him 20. The three. Rebound Minnesota. Bulls got 4 rebounds now. Minnesota leading by 8. Here's Red Hot. He's got 26. Outside, Alexander Walker. Reed, a screen on Thompson. Alexander Walker, the pass to Red Hot. Got a piece of it. Oh, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. A different look for Dallas. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. And it's McConnell in for Kyrie Irving. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Randall is checked in. McConnell with it. DiVincenzo picks him up. DiVincenzo against McConnell. And here's Exum. He's got 5. Lays it up and banks it in. He has 7.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
Here's Red Hot outside. DiVincenzo sends it home from three-point land. And the Timberwolves lead by 9.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
To the inside. Got a piece of it. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
DiVincenzo doing a nice job hustling on the fast break there, getting back in a hurry to finish the play.
There's a screen. McConnell goes in, and he gets that one. McConnell's got his second basket of the game.
Showing off with the floater game. Not a shot you can swat.
Here's Red Hot. He's guarded by Gafford. Pass to Reed. Over McConnell. Reed can't hit. Mavericks trail by 9. Thompson with it. DiVincenzo picks him up. Here's McConnell. No good there. Randall with some nice D. And so Randall will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Here's Red Hot. Outside for Randall. Now here's McConnell. We've got 1:13 left in the third. Davis, the pass to Gafford. McConnell outside. They set the screen. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. McConnell's got 6 points. Minnesota leading by 7. Here's Red Hot. He's got 26. Buries it down low.
You know, in that first half, a lot more three-point shooting. Since then, though, they've dialed it back.
Dallas has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Davis a screen. Thompson with it. Now Alexander Walker defending. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Christie's checked in. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Conley's checked in. Here's Randall. Excellent D there from Davis.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Davis with a screen on Conley. Lets it fly. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. More 2K action in just a moment. All right, let's listen in. Head coach Jason Kidd is mic'd up.
It's not going to be easy. Come on. It's not going to be easy. Let's go. Defense. 1, 2, 3, defense.
Jason Kidd getting everyone focused and amped up to take these next. Checked in for Prosper. And Minnesota making a change here. Pass to Red Hot. Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Gafford with the block. They retain possession. Just 5 on the clock. Another shot. In deep, Edwards drops it in. And the Timberwolves lead by 17.
Edwards just doesn't allow defenders to bottle him up. Great focus and persistence.
Irving and Thompson fill out the wings. Daniel Gafford is out there with Dante Exum. And it's McConnell in at point guard. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Minnesota leading by 15. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. On the table. Oh! Power is home!
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climbing.
Looking to find the rhythm he had in the first half. That's now his 4th three-pointer of the game.
It's Edwards on the wing. Tries it from the top of the key. The Mavericks pull it in. Throws it up high. And the dunk by Gafford.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition switch ignited.
Edwards, a pass to Red Hot. Edwards, a screen on McConnell. Back to Edwards. The three is up. Another possession, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well, hitting his guys right in their spots. Outside Irving. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Minnesota leading by 15. Gobert with a screen on McConnell. Here's Red Hot. He's marked by McConnell. McDaniels can't hit. Dallas has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. McConnell passes to Irving. McConnell outside. Back to Gafford. Pass to Thompson. Over Edwards. Thompson, no good.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Here's Red Hot. He's marked by McConnell. Red Hot passes to McDaniels. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Here's Red Hot, defended by Thompson. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by McDaniels. And the Timberwolves lead by 17. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting only 36% since the fourth quarter started. Irving for three. Gets the three ball to go. Irving's got 8 points in the quarter.
He's really picked up where he left off in the first.
Here's Edwards. And count it. 8 of 14 now. He's rolling.
Throughout the second half, they've achieved excellent efficiency on the offensive end.
Yeah, they're in a nice zone right now, and that basket looks, you know, it can handle 2 balls at once. It looks like now it could probably, for them, handle 3 or 4 balls at once as well as they're shooting. Yeah, really left them no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting an easy bucket.
Lively, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Anthony Davis comes in for McConnell. Randall, he's checked in for Minnesota.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Red Hot. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Pass to Exum. And here's Davis. Checked by Randall. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
You look at AD, and you know he's taking his share of contact. Quite honestly, that just comes with the territory when you're a dominant offensive player like him.
First free throw is good. And Dallas making a change here. Marshall's checked in. Hits both from the stripe.
In many ways, Anthony Davis is the epitome of a two-way threat. He can be just dominating on both sides of the ball with his physicality.
Here's McDaniels. Good on the shot. McDaniels got 4 points now in the quarter.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
Irving, the pass to Lively. Outside for Davis. Shot clock at 6. And Davis gets double teamed. Here's Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And, guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Pass to Lively. Exum, right side. From deep. Knocks down the long J.
One triple for him in the first half. Now he's hit another.
The Timberwolves lead by 11. Here's Red Hot, and he drives in. Edwards, a pass to McDaniels. Here's Red Hot. He's guarded by Irving. Here's Gobert. Pass to Red Hot. Lively grabs the miss. Lively's got rebound number 8 now. Exum passes to Davis. Outside Irving. Here's Marshall. Fires the 3. Back to Irving. Goes back up. Anthony Edwards with a rebound. Minnesota has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter.
Oh, my goodness! Anything in the bag on that one.
Yeah!
Bring it home. Send it in. Throw it down.
Irving, the pass to Marshall. Outside Davis. Pass to Marshall. Exum with it. 4-3. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Red Hot. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for him.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. He did his best to light a fire under them, saying, we have to fight. Now is the moment. We have to come out of this deficit swinging. Guys?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Here's Irving. Yep, count it. Irving's got 16 in the second half.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
The Timberwolves lead by 13. Edwards, a pass to Red Hot. Drives to the hoop. Back to Edwards. From the arc. Kyrie Irving clears the rebound. The Mavericks shooting 41% in this game. Here's the 3. They grab their own miss. Davis, a screen. Here's Marshall. It's tipped.
Well, you can't go up weak against Randall, otherwise he's going to block it.
Red Hot passes to Randall. Out to the wing. Here's Red Hot. He blocks it again.
The blocks keep coming from him. I mean, that block has tied him for the most in a playoff game for this team.
And his defense is the foundation for this team and has him in the record books for this franchise. The 3 is up. And they get it back.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
1:14 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Edwards. To the middle. Here's Red Hot. And he lobs it up top. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And there aren't many feelings like this in sports. Knowing you've earned a trip to the NBA Finals, a special moment for the Timberwolves.
Their transition game was the standout for me. Created a lot of extra pressure pushing the ball.
I agree. They took control of the tempo and were really dictating the terms of the game.
Boy, what an impressive showing from them here in these conference finals. Right from the jump, they looked like the more dominant and confident team, and they just steamrolled their way to a sweep in this one.
And there was never any doubt who the best team in this series was. They didn't just beat their opponent, they decimated them, not even allowing them to win one game in this series. They have to feel good about themselves heading into the NBA Finals.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Red Hot.
Well, you have to marvel at how well he picked apart that defense repeatedly. Found the right guy in the right spot at the right time.
Christie misses the three. Here's Red Hot. He's guarded by Gafford. Blocked! And it's out of bounds. To Minnesota. And so the Minnesota Timberwolves take the series and are moving on.
And I tell you what, they have earned the title of champions of the West. Well earned, well deserved, and all of the organization deserves an awful lot of credit. The front office, the coaching staff, the players, their families, a lot of sacrifice goes into becoming a champion.
Indeed, and now one final challenge for them to overcome. Maybe the biggest challenge they've faced yet.
Yeah, and you know at this stage of the playoffs, it can get exhausting. But the energy they had to close out this series was incredible. They'll be carrying some serious momentum into the finals.
So for tonight, they'll celebrate being the Western Conference champions. But tomorrow, all attention on the NBA Finals. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And time now for our player of the game.
Now that's how you take care of business out there, MP.
Just saw MP and them pulled off the sweep tonight. Those boys are going to be tough to beat.
Boom! That is how you dominate a series. On to the next.